Good morning, New Hope family. On behalf of our head of school, Mr. Cable, and faculty, staff, and the entire school student body, welcome and thank you for joining us today.
Jesus, take me by the hand, take my brother, sister, friend, reach us, teach us, lead us on, in this school and in our homes. Give us faith and hope and love, as you always guide us from above.
Please join me in prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive those who trespass us, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For that is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Psalms 100, a psalm for giving grateful praise. Shout for the joy to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful songs. Know that the Lord is God. It is him who made us and we are his. We are his people, the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. For the Lord is good, and his love and endurance forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations.
Today's chapel speaker is Mr. Timothy Gibson. On October 2nd of this year, Mr. Gibson was named head of school at St. George's Independent School. Mr. Gibson has served at St. George's for 11 years. Prior to coming to St. George's, he spent 8 years working at Rhodes College. Mr. Gibson is well liked by students and parents and is respected by the faculty and staff at St. George's. And in 2017, the yearbook was dedicated to him. In reading the dedication, I discovered that Mr. Gibson loves to travel, but hates to fly. He has visited 6 of the 7 continents, and on one time, he was a party DJ. It is my pleasure to introduce as the speaker today, the head of my school, Mr. Timothy Gibson.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Gibson, and I'm the head of school at St. George's Independent School. It is my pleasure to have the opportunity to join you this morning. We will soon celebrate my favorite holiday. While some people like Halloween and the opportunity to wear a costume and go trick-or-treating, and others look forward to Christmas, my favorite holiday has always been Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving for me is about family. It is a day where people come together to break bread and enjoy each other's company. You do not need gifts or costumes, you just need food. In my family, there is always room at the table for those who may not have any place to go. My father was in the military, and we were often joined by servicemen and women who were unable to be with their own families. Often, those guests became members of my extended family, and as their families grew, we created space for those people around our table. We learned about making room for people in the Bible. In Matthew chapter 14, verses 13 through 21, it reads, "When Jesus heard what had happened, he withdrew by boat privately to a solitary place. Hearing of this, the crowds followed him on foot from the towns. When Jesus landed and saw a large crowd, he had compassion on them and healed their sick. As evening approached, the disciples came to him and said, 'This is a remote place and it's already getting late. Send the crowds away so that they can go to the villages and buy themselves some food.' Jesus replied, 'They do not need to go away. You give them something to eat.' 'We have here only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish,' they answered. Bring them here to me,' he said. And he directed the people to sit down on the grass. Taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. They all ate and were satisfied, and the disciples picked up 12 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. The number of those who ate was about 5,000 men, besides women and children." As we all know, Thanksgiving is going to look and feel different for many people this year. I am from California, and my family is unable to come to Memphis, and I'm not going to be able to see them this year. While that makes me sad, we will find new ways to connect. My mother is a wonderful cook, and she's going to teach me how to make some of her favorite recipes via Zoom, which will be a nice way for her to be with me in the kitchen, even if we are miles away. While I am sad about the things we are unable to do this year, we have a lot to be thankful for. As you prepare for the holiday season, I want to share with you a list of the things for which I am thankful, to remind you to see the good during times that might feel more challenging. I hope that some of these items resonate for you, and that you will create your own list of good things. Number 1, I am thankful for the people who make up my family. They live in Memphis, California, and Baltimore, and I appreciate the ways in which they support, encourage, and challenge me to be the best version of myself every day. Number 2, I'm also thankful for my friends. I went to college in New Mexico, and my best friends live in Connecticut, Colorado, Pennsylvania, and Texas. While we have not been able to see each other in person this year, we've stayed in touch by phone calls and Zoom get-togethers. Number 3, I'm thankful for the kindness of strangers. Earlier this week, I was standing in line at the grocery store where I was only purchasing one item. The woman in front of me noticed and allowed me to go in front of her. I appreciated her willingness to let me go in front of her at a time where people can feel pretty stressed. Number 4, I'm thankful that I have the ability to help those in need. I like to volunteer in the community, but I know that I can also help the people in my own neighborhood. I can rake leaves for the older couple who live next door to me so that it's safe for them to walk outside. I can help my family by washing dishes, taking out the trash, and folding clothes. I can also help my siblings and friends when they need me. Number 5, I'm thankful for music. Whether you like to listen to gospel music, country, rock, or hip hop, music brings people together and creates joy. Number 6, I'm thankful for the opportunity to learn new things. When we were required to stay at home this spring, I decided to use that time to learn some new activities. I started a garden in my backyard where I was able to grow tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, and bell peppers. I also learned how to bake bread from scratch. A friend gave me a sourdough starter kit that I had to take care of, and from it I was able to make fresh sourdough bread for the people who live near me. Number 7, I am thankful for books. Books allow us to see the world from the comfort of our own homes. There are books about history that tell stories of the past, books that make us laugh, and books that make us cry. But each book helps us understand the stories created by the author. Number 8, I'm thankful for the opportunity to visit new places. Traveling does not mean that we have to get on a plane. During the last 6 months, I've learned to appreciate the beauty that exists in Memphis. I have walked with friends along the downtown Riverwalk. I've walked my dog on the Green Line, and I've taken pictures of the leaves as they change colors in the parks around my home. Number 9, finally, I'm thankful for all of you. People choose to work in education because they want to help young people dream of a world bigger than they can imagine. Whether you are in 1st grade or 5th grade, you will one day be responsible for creating inventions that make the world a better place. You may grow up to become a doctor, a teacher, a fireman, or an athlete, but no matter what, you will contribute to the world in ways that will make it better for the people who come after you. As we prepare for the Thanksgiving holiday, I hope that each of you is able to take a moment to think about the things in your life for which you are truly thankful. As you make your list, write them down so that you don't forget any of them. If you are thankful for the people in your life, let them know. It is always nice to thank your family, friends, and teachers for all that they do for you. A little kindness goes a long way. In closing, I would like to share with you a prayer of thankfulness in times of struggle. God, sometimes life gets me down and I find it hard to see things to be thankful for. Open my eyes to see the gifts you've given me in my life. I'm going to start by thanking you for loving me enough to come to earth and die so we can live together forever. Amen. Everyone, thank you so much for allowing me to join you today. I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you remember to look for the good moments that surround you each day. May God bless you and keep you safe. Have a wonderful day.
We want to celebrate with those who are having a birthday from November 15th through the 28th. King Ransom, Natalia Price, Seth Wilson, Destiny Henderson, Artavius Reed, Zoe Richardson, Lazaria Townsend, Dylan Gee, Jamal Mack, Ashton Hilson, Destiny Coleman, Amarian Cooper, Cohen Harris, Martavius Knox, Halia Neal, Caden Nunnally, Carlethia Dobbs, Gabriella Travis, and our teachers, Miss Coleman, Miss Young, Mr. Oliver, and Mrs. Pope. Have a happy birthday!
Happy birthday, it's your day. Happy birthday, it's your day. Hope is spreading everywhere. Hope is spreading everywhere. Now it's time and here's your chance. Now it's time and here's your chance. Let us see your birthday dance. Let us see your birthday dance. Hey, it's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday.
We want to celebrate our students who this month demonstrated the character trait of trustworthiness. In our lower school, Javarius Britton, Cameron Cooks, Dylan Jones, Kinley Dondeval, Jaron Caldwell, Matthew Parson. In our upper school, Carter Wakefield, Danielle Hardaway, Jevin Crochelle, Aaron Smith, Jaden Joshua, Chloe Dondeval, and Jelia Heathington. Congratulations!